Hey! Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, video number 30, or video number 2 of 2015. So, in the last video we battled all the trainers on routes 107 and 108, and we actually finished those two routes. So just kind of hanging out there on that little sand dune until it's time to come over here to Sea Mauville, which is right now. We're going to do that. Sea Mauville. I don't know why it's called Sea Mauville, because the closest town is Slateport. But Mauville is like, I don't know, Mauville has kind of like taken over Hoenn somehow. Anyway, one of y'all made a comment on this before, and it's happened again. For whatever reason, the game music, the game sound is only coming out of one speaker. It's only coming out of the left speaker. I'm not sure why that is. I actually noticed that while I was playing the game and recording it, but I tried to fix it. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I think there's something. There's a short in the little cable that I use maybe to connect the 3DS to my computer, because the cord that I'm using to connect my microphone to the computer is working fine. I'm getting sound out of both speakers. I'm getting my voice out of both speakers at least. So, yeah. I'm thinking there might be something wrong with that cable that I use to go from the 3DS into the microphone jack of the computer. Anyway, yeah, this video and, well, the next video is actually kind of neat, but this video, most of the next video, and then like the videos after that, we're basically just battling our way to Fortree City until we can battle Winona. And you guys know there, once you get to Fortree City, it's like, oh crap, I can't get to the gym, so you actually have to go to Route 120, which is beyond Fortree, and get that nifty little device from Steven so that you can see the Pokemon. So anyway, I've pretty much had all of today off. So this morning I got up and I played some Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and I played all the way up through battling Winona. I have finished battling Winona. That's where I am right now. So I'm gonna take a break from playing now and upload some of these videos, or narrate one of these videos. It's the narrating and the rendering that takes the time. You know, playing, yeah, it takes time. I mean, it takes as long as the video is, but you know, it's fun. It's narrating and rendering that takes the time, because you gotta, you know, edit the video down to where you want it and all that stuff. You gotta make sure that your voice isn't overpowered by the game music. I did that on one of my one of my Pokemon X videos. I forgot to turn, or what did I do? I usually turn down the game volume and turn up my voice volume, but I think in that video I accidentally did it the other way around. So the game came on, you could barely hear my voice. So, and this one though, I think I might keep it the way it is, because the game sound is only coming out of one speaker. I don't think I'll need to turn my voice up any, but we'll see. Once I finish narrating this and listen back to it, we'll see how it sounds. Anyway, this is Sea Mauville, and you know, concept-wise, it's pretty much the same as the abandoned ship. You know, the abandoned ship there on Route 108. You know, where it's got, you know, people here kind of studying it, and it's got, you know, once we get into the inside portion, you'll see it's very similar. But they've kind of made this in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. They've kind of turned this into like a tourist destination, where people can come and check it out, because it's become, it was like some sort of, well, she's telling you what it is right now, but it's become like some sort of Pokemon habitat. And now we're just kind of checking this out. This is actually a building instead of a sunken ship. So Anyway, while we're just kind of talking to people here, I'll use this opportunity to go over my answers to video number 29's question of the day. Video number 29 was my first video uploaded in 2015. So I asked you guys, do you have any New Year's resolutions for 2015? Answer in the comments. I was telling y'all that my New Year's resolution is to try and eat better because I don't eat very well, or I don't eat very healthy. So Uzumaki Menma says, my New Year's resolution, getting my 2DS and all the games I want. 2, try my best to get good grades. 3, connect with all of my old friends once again. And 4, eat all the candy I can. That sounds awesome. But, yeah, unfortunately eating candy, all the candy I can, would go against my resolution as much as I would love to do that. I'm a big sweet tooth. I have a big sweet tooth, and so this is kind of tough for me, but I'm working on it. And then anyway, I Am Black Man says my goal is to keep losing weight and become more fit, but I kind of do that all year long anyway. So, and Master 54001 doesn't really have a New Year's resolution. That's okay. I don't always have a resolution, but this is something I wanted to do, and I was like, you know what? I'll just make it a resolution, and that way it might actually like have a better chance of getting done. So, yeah, I was saying in the last video, I have like downloaded an app and everything to keep track of what I eat. Yeah, I don't eat. It's basically just reaffirmed that I don't eat well. I actually did okay yesterday. Until dinner. I was doing really good yesterday, and then dinner I had pizza, and that just killed me. So anyway, here we are. We're battling a person. We're battling these two people here. They have an Illumise and a Volbeat, so we'll have Ahab and Umaga out in front to take them on. I believe Volbeat and Illumise are part electric. I never quite got what their types were. Let me just look them up real quick while I have the internet up. Let's see here. I know that they were part electric and oh, so it's not part electric. And one of the hacks I played, what was it, Volt White 2 or Expert Emerald, one of those, or maybe it was both of them. They were bug/electric, and I mean, to me that made sense. I mean, the way that these two and their fireflies, you know, they should be bug/electric. I mean, it made sense to me. So, yeah. But nope, they're just bug types. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I had Bulbapedia while I was looking at that. Knockoff did some pretty good damage, but Illumise regained HP with the wish. You know those 100 potions that, if you were watching the 100 potions that came with the game? Yeah, I never activated that. It's a little late to do that now. I mean, that's the thing though with potions. I mean, they're only useful like in the first, you know, maybe the second gym, but after that, I mean, you know, 20 HP, that didn't do anything for you. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to see if there's a way to, like, if there's a key in here. Because remember how there was, like, a key before? It's like, oh, here's the key to this room. And, like, you find it. Or if there's a way out of this room into another one. But I'm not seeing that. Oh, did you? Room 2. We can't get into that room because there's crates in the way. And this little kid says, oh, if you can use dive, you can, like, you know, go over here and dive. And it's like, oh, well, I can't use dive. Even though Ahab knows dive. Ha, knows dive. Even though Ahab knows the move dive, I can't use it because I don't have the badge. And it's not even the next badge either. It's the badge after the next badge. It's not the Fortree City badge. It's the Moss Deep City badge that lets you use dive. So I'm still a ways away from that. The Fortree City badge lets you use fly, which actually makes sense because, oh, it's the flying type gym. Okay, you beat the flying type gym. Now you can use fly. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, that was pretty much all there was to do there at Sea Mauville. Let's see. I'm still on the search for the perfect Pelipper, but I'm no longer going to actually go up and encounter it, because that just takes forever. And you can see this video is already over 26 minutes long. So I'll just get close enough to see what item it's holding, if anything. And if it's not the lucky egg, then so be it. And I had kind of a realization while I was playing these earlier today that, you know, there in Omega Ruby, I found the Pelipper that was holding the lucky egg. And, you know, even though I want a Pelipper just because of its usefulness as far as teaching at HMs, you know, there are other Pokemon that I could find in the wild that could very well be holding a lucky egg. So I shouldn't just limit myself to Pelipper. See, this one has a pretty wing, so I don't need that. And you see, it had 1 star there for potential. I don't know what that means. Like the potential, and oh, it's 1 star, 2 stars. I don't know what that means. It's that I bet it has something to do with contests, but I'm really not sure. But that would be my guess. Anyway, fishermen here on the island fishing. Sends out Tentacool. I have Ahab use Surf on that there Tentacool. I'm gonna have Ahab get up to level 35 before I switch her out for someone else. I'm gonna try and get all my Pokemon up to level 35. That's a good, you know, round number to get to. Alright. Defeated him. I was just checking to see if there's an item hidden on this little island. Doesn't look like it, so we will move on. Sorry, I was just looking at Pokemon stats there on the web. So Swimmer here sends out a Goldeen. I still got Ahab, level 25 Goldeen, level 34 Ahab. Yeah. It's gonna take a lot of level 25 Goldeens to get Ahab up to 35. But that's okay because, yeah, it's okay. You'll see. You'll see. Ahab keeps using Surf. Surf did all of that, so I figured, oh, you know, another Surf. Because Surf actually has more PP than Brine. And Brine only does, you know, Brine does 60 damage, I think. It does 60 damage, but then once the opposing Pokemon's HP gets down to half, basically down to yellow, Brine power doubles. So at that point it actually does more damage than Surf, but, you know, in that particular case against that Goldeen it wasn't really necessary. But Brine's kind of a cool move in that sense. I probably won't keep Brine on Wailmer for too much longer, but you know, for now it's a good move for him to have. I probably won't keep Brine on Wailmer, like, you know, as a permanent move. I want to try and get a different type move for Wailmer. He has Dive. I'll probably keep that on him. I'll probably try and teach Waterfall to someone else. Astonish. I'll probably try and replace Astonish and well, I might not keep Dive on him. Maybe I'll give him Waterfall, because Waterfall does more damage than Dive. I'll have to see about how he goes about forgetting Dive. But Astonish and Brine probably definitely gonna go in favor of something else. That is, if he can learn anything better. We'll see. Hopefully he can learn like an Ice type move. Taking on Azumarill here. These Azumarills are always tough to take down, and I've always kind of, you know, when trying to think, oh, what, you know, Pokemon should I have on my team, I've always just kind of, I've never thought of Azumarill as a Pokemon I would have on my team, but, you know, like I said, these things are tough to take down, you know, unless you're using, like, Grass or Electric type move. So, maybe one of these days I'll use an Azumarill. But it is not this day. No. So this is what I was talking about, how it's okay, because these Azumarills, when you knock them out, they give you really good experience. Astonish did nothing. Play rough, missed. Let's see what Surf does. Okay, I'll see how it is. I see how it is. Ahab, come back, yo. Alright, send out Mayfly. You know, Mayfly's got that Intimidate ability, which I really like. I really like the Intimidate, how I can intimidate. He's like, oh, I intimidate you. And Azumarill's like, oh crap, I'm intimidated. No, you know. I mean, I'm sure that's like what goes through their heads when all of this is happening. Like, no, I'm intimidated. Why? But look at that, 1,053. And Ahab gained that experience too, so Ahab should be getting pretty close to leveling up. What's Ahab at? Level 34? Getting ready to be level 35. I think he evolves at level 40. It's like either like 40 or 44 or something. Level 40, okay. So yeah, Ahab's only 6 levels away from evolving. Whoa, that's kind of a lot though when you think about it. Did you hear that little music that started to play when I talked to them? That sounded kind of funny. I should have just like let it keep going for a little bit. Or maybe not, because like I said, this is already a pretty long video. Anyway, they've got Dustox and Beautifly. Both two, you know, fully evolved Pokemon. So hopefully in this battle, Ahab will get to level 34. Or level 35. Let's see what to do. Wow, that Fake Out did a lot. I didn't want to use Surf here because it would hit Umaga too, and you know, those Pokemon having wings and such. I didn't, you know, I don't want Umaga to get knocked out. But hey, look, Ahab grew to level 35, so Ahab is where I want her to be. Cool, cool, cool. So we'll put someone else in front now. That Ahab is at 35. We'll go ahead and put we'll put Turtwig up front, since we're still here in the water and battling a lot of water type Pokemon. I know these aren't water type Pokemon, but you know, that's what we've been mostly battling up to this point. Whoa! You got us! Yeah, I did. Good stuff. Alright, so Ahab is at level 35, which is where I want him to be. So we'll go ahead and switch him out of the front. Finally, I know you guys are tired of just seeing Ahab all the time. Oh my god, when is he gonna, like, use someone else other than Ahab? Oh my god. Yeah, well, that time is now. I'm not gonna lie. Did Zigzagoon just use Surf? Oh, let's see what this is. I'm about to do something stupid. Ready? Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Because I went from the land to the water so quickly, I scared it off. Oh, look, here's someone. How do I battle you? Like that. Oh, this is what we call cut. That's a core fish. Look at this. You got a core fish. I got a Grovyle that I call Turtwig. That's right. Leaf Blade. Sorry, core fish. Sorry, not sorry. One of those things, you know. You know how it is. No hard feelings. Carvanha. Yeah, I'll keep going. Carvanha's got that whole rough skin going for it. I'll use Mega Drain to avoid getting rough skinned by Carvanha. Don't want to get rough skinned. Flubbed out. I heard it. I heard it. Did you hear it? I'll just go this way. I'm already running over and I still got like trainers to battle and stuff. Ace Trainer Portia sends out Kecleon. Oh crap, I hate battling these things because like whatever like type attack you use on them, they become that type. So it's battling these guys is kind of difficult if you don't have like a lot of different if you don't have a lot of different type moves on your moveset. So like for this Pokemon here, like the ideal Pokemon to take it on with would probably be like Wednesday, because you know Wednesday I could be like Lava Plume. Oh, guess what? Kecleon's a fire type now. Oh yeah, Earth Power, super effective. You know that would be like ideal. Even Mayfly, you know, you do the Silver Wind, and then do the Air Cutter, you know, something like that. This works too, you know. This works too. But yeah, Turtwig's at level 33. You guys remember when Turtwig was the highest level Pokemon on my team? Oh, good times. Good times. Simpler times before, you know, I got all, you know, mixed up with Team Aqua and you know, started hanging out with Steven and all those people. Ew. Those were simpler times back then. Anyway, we took out the Kecleon. Now she's sending out Mag Cargo and Fire / Rock. We'll have the Bubble Beam. There you go. Yes, a lot of people tend to forget that Mayfly was once a water type Pokemon. We defeated the Ace Trainer Portia. Okay, nothing up here to see. Well, I'm getting down to a minute left in the video, and I've been trying to think, like, ever since about the halfway point, what my question of the day should be, but I haven't been able to come up with anything. Well, Super Bowl's coming up, guys. I don't know if any of you are keeping up with the NFL playoffs. I sure am. I mean, it's awesome. So I want to ask you guys who are, keeping up with the playoffs and know who's doing what. What are your predictions for the Super Bowl? What two teams do you think will be in the Super Bowl? That's my question of the day. Those of you who keep up with North American football. I think it's going to be Seattle and New England. That's who I think it's going to be, but I want it to be Green Bay and Denver. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you next time. Bye.